I want to see Tommy see what he's using. That Remington down that left-hand side. He's going to be waiting to see if anyone is going to be pushing. There's a player patiently waiting. Who is that sneaky little player? It is, of course, Scumpy. So, first blood already goes down in favor of Jerd.
Well, we're going to see who can wait the longest here for this push on Diner's side. But Tommy being ever so patient. He knows someone's coming eventually. And we have ourselves a good old-fashioned standoff.
Meanwhile, the other side of the map, Jerd, he's managed to pick up one. Can he find the second? No, he can't. Go back over towards Tommy, who has just cleaned up Scumpy. So Scumpy gave in first. He was the player that finally made a move.
If I had to pick who was going to win that patience battle, I'm going with Tommy.
Yeah, Scumpy just sat there like, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why do I not see you? Just runs at you. But Tommy, nicely played now, trying to get some map control down the left-hand side. Of course, Clayster, that turret roll, as you so mentioned, just waiting patiently. Tommy does clean one up now. He is going to expect Clayster, and oh my lord. Tommy played that perfectly, predicted it nicely, and now he's in a good position to try and make some plays for his team. He's not realistically going to be able to get a cap, but could have maybe picked up a couple kills. This
has been more like old school Blitz, at least off the break here. I mean, a lot of the games we've been doing, it's been down to this like spawn and race type formula. Just cap, cap, cap. At this point in the game, I mean, we've seen 8 to 9 caps on the board, something like that. Right now, nothing. You know, they're clearing out their base, communicating, playing patient, and this may be a low-scoring game.
Could be pretty slow. Tommy cleans up. There's one, there's two. Nicely played from him. And that should open up for the first cap of the game. Now, the question, how are Optic Gaming going to play off the respawn while they've actually cleared out their base? Nicely played. I was wondering if anyone was going to get an unlucky spawn there and try and overextend. If they did, they actually have Swanee, who right now must be pretty bored. He's 1-0. He's watching that overextend, and no one from Optic has done it while the first blood which Swanee got.
And yeah, on the flip side, Jerd has been my favorite Blitz player to watch, at least through day one. He just has like a scent for that Blitz goal. He's able to get there so well and just puts up huge numbers. He's 6-3 with the first cap right now. And keep eyes on him, just see if he runs away with this one.
You know, let's have a look at his perspective. You mentioned 7-3 now, but
he had a wall of Optic in front of him there.
That was quite literally the green wall in front of him, and he was not able to break through it. Tommy, meanwhile, mid-map, looks towards our left-hand side. Oh my god, his AR shot today is just on form. Swanee, sitting pretty, 2-0. Finally a play the other side of that 18-wheeler. And he's all by himself. In fact, his teammate goes down, so now he really has to make some plays over towards the left-hand side. There's one, sees the second as well, pulls out the thermal. No hit markers whatsoever, so he's just going to have to call that one out to his team.
Swanee is 3-0. We're what, 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this one, and he hasn't died.
Yeah, he's just watching
patience?
The cross. He's all he has done is he sat towards Bright. Oh my god, that was just ridiculous. That's bullet kills. But he's been watching to see if anyone from Optic is overextended. No one has so far this entire game, and that's why it's such a low-scoring game. Because Optic are basically saying, all right, you know, you're arguably on the more advantageous side here. We're going to sit back, just basically pray that we pick up those kills. Now you're seeing Epsilon finally push forward. Josh, last man up. Where is he? Not really in a position to cap, but again, he's going to do that roll now, watching the overextend, make sure no one from Optic sneaks.
Yeah, and this is just, again, the polar eye. I did one yesterday. It ended, what, 7-7 first side, 14-14 second for the final. It's 1-0 right now. We have 90 seconds left. Just completely different playstyles we're seeing. A lot of patience here, and so far so good for Epsilon. Would like to have more of a lead, but they're going to hold it here 1-0. We're on board here with Proofy, who is bottom broken. You can see a couple players of Epsilon at home. Going to be able to get some hit markers there, not able to clean up the kill. He's going to need a little help, though. There's 3 people at home. Proofy's pretty much by himself. He's got some support coming from behind. Did see the gun. Able to pick up both. They have a 2-prong push. They might be able to punch through a cap here. Clay picks up the other kill.
This should be a cap. Yes, he gets it. Nicely played. Coming in from Clayster, that's going to be 1-1 now. Nadeshot, he's been lying here this whole time, I want to point out. So both teams showing each other a massive amount of respect. They know how dangerous everyone in this lobby can be. But the way Epsilon playing, completely eliminating Nadeshot's ability to sneak, which is why he's having to do this now. He knows he can't sneak in their base because he simply can't get there. He's just being slaved. He needs to wait for Epsilon to make a push.
And I want to point out, a lot of people have been questioning Clay a little bit. He's had a Niagara kind of a rough event, Anaheim kind of a rough event, despite getting second in that one. But he's 13-6 right now, coming off that huge S&D game. I think it's safe to say Clay's feeling it today.
Here we go. Sneaking coming in from Scumpy behind enemy lines.
There it is.
But however, Tommy is in a position to level things up almost instantly. 2 apiece now. And to be honest with you, Maeve, it's been a slow game, but so it's been full of strategy.
We get 2 caps in 4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 2 caps in like the final 20 seconds.
And here comes in an Epsilon wave of aggression. Just not going to get it. He stood on the cap, but isn't going to get it. That's unfortunate, and a big wave of aggression came in there at the very end from Epsilon. Jerd with 2 in the final kill cam. Phenomenal stuff from him. 14 and 8. You said keep your eyes out. Yeah, you see it.
You saw the mini-map at the end. His arrow is directly in the cap. Just not enough time to punch it through, but it's a wash. Tied game going in. Might as well be 0-0, and should have an exciting second half in this game 3.
I wonder if we're going to see the Scump Tommy once again. Both players with extreme patience. Doesn't look like Tommy's going to wait this time, but you know that's going to be Scumpy. Jerd's going to challenge. Oh no! It's over. Scumpy just asserting dominance there.
Oh, and Tommy thinks he has him dead to rights, but he should get the call out here. Scump might pick up another kill, but now they are all going to rotate back here, get safe, get on defense. I believe that was Scump that was outside the base. They're trying to apply this early aggression. Is he able to get the kill? No, he will take out Nade, though.
Scumpy, though, is pushing. Jerd picks up the kill. Proofy, meanwhile, tagged up. And this is just so interesting watching the strategy from both teams. Going back to my point at the end of that first half. When you have, you know, ARs like Swanee and like Clayster in a game of Blitz, both players can just be complete turrets. I mean, you see Clayster, he's got top broken. This is essentially what Swanee did that whole first half. And look at the accuracy. These guys don't miss. It's just, yeah, you have to emphasize it at times because they're just so talented. Proofy. Is he going to run past? Looks the corner. Oh, he gets the kill. Oh, that was almost Josh sneaking through.
Yeah, that's a cap. I mean, if he doesn't check that corner, that is absolutely a score. So good job, heads up play by Proof there.
Nadeshot in a position to get a cap. All of Epsilon spawning out, but he hasn't gone for it. Again, being very, very patient. Wants to make sure they get as many kills as they possibly can. Runs out of ammo though, and peeking the side. He needs some support from his teammates before he even decides to do anything. In flies Proofy. Nadeshot still with no ammo. He's gonna have to just stay. He really has no choice here.
Yeah, I like that play, even though it only resulted in 1 cap. I like the effort there out of him. You know, he could have punched it through for the 1 cap. Instead, he tried to set up a little bit of a relay for his teammates.
Scumpy
didn't pan out, but good job.
I thought Scumpy had missed him there for a second. Optic Gaming now in the lead just by 1. It's a fragile point. Can be taken away at any time as Epsilon now really pushing up the map as you've got Tommy just allowed a play to run straight past him. He has 4 plays all around him. Finally does get shut out, but meanwhile, Josh, he's still at the back of the map, and we saw he almost managed to get a sneak cap. Proofy did just see him. He's giving away his position now, tagged up.
Well, that's 2 or 3 times now we've almost seen sneak caps, but good job, good heads-up plays there by Optic. Still on with Josh here.
How is he still alive?
All of Optic in front of him right now. He's got to wait for some support. He does have a player coming in right now through gas, and this is just, they're turtling to a degree here. They only have a 1 cap lead, but they haven't made it outside of their base in the past 60 seconds or so.
Yeah, and that's all due to Josh. He's just being such a thorn in their side. Finally, someone rushes him. They clean up that kill, and they know last player is going to be off respawn now, so Optic finally going to get some good map control. And that was fantastic defense. Proofy needed to pick up that kill really to open up the left-hand side of the map, but he is still alive. There's the assist. 1 more player. Josh cleans him up.
And yeah, like you said, a little bit of a turtle, but they were able to clean it up, finally take mid-map control. A little over 2 minutes left in this one. Still a 1 cap lead. Clay will get dropped by Jerd there mid-map. Nadeshot here kind of protecting the left side of his base. Just looking at the minimap, he is going to have an engagement coming right now. Shots a little suspect. Able to challenge that player and will take out Josh.
Nicely done again. Solid defense comes in. Now this is the gunfight that Clay needs to win to open up this right-hand side. Potentially start some spawn traps. He sees him. That's Josh it's Jerd rather, who picks up that kill. 3 plays go down. Nadeshot last man up. He's trying to go for the rotation on the overextend. Meanwhile, Jerd should be able to. No, he doesn't get
play
it.
By Proofy.
Tommy is still there though. Pre-fights, he goes down, but they've just flooded it enough where Josh was able to get the cap. All tied up. 3-3. 1 minute 30 seconds left, Maeve.
Oh, God. You know, you can't even make any assumptions or predictions here. We only have 6 total caps over the whole course of this game. But good play by Josh. Able to rotate back through strip, get that kill there. On with Jerd.
Couple of kills go down. Tommy, oh my lord, the accuracy just does not miss. And you see both teams now just kind of pitching up at that 50% of the map mark. Very, very afraid of just overextending too far. 1 kill goes down. Josh is able to trade that, but Scumpy may actually just have snuck behind enemy lines. He has.
Let's see if he can punch it in. Tries to wrap around. Will take the shots from Jerd and drop. 50 seconds left on the clock here. Still tied up, Benson.
I just looked at that mini-map. Look at this. Josh has snuck all the way behind for Team Epsilon. And
he's tried so many times. He finally gets it, does he?
Finally gets it now. Optic Gaming need to be aggressive, but as well as that, they need to have solid defense. It's Scump who's watching the overextend. He's highlighted on the mini-map. Scump has actually gone down, so Jerd is going to be able to get a free cap here. Optic need to cap, and they need to do it now.
Can Proof win this gunfight? He's on the Hubby. Nice shot there.
He needs the cap,
though. Punch it in. But
he is going to get it.
Come from Epsilon. Still a 1-cap lead. 15 seconds left. No player.
Optic are in a position to relay, though.
Yep.
Everyone has overextended, so realistically, they're going to get a cap. It's time.
It's up to Proofy here.
Proofy needs to go big. There's one. There's more players. They're going to be above him. If he preempts, he's going to get a second.
Oh, no, the timing. He checked low.
No, but there's one more player there. It was Scumpy. Scumpy got the kill on Josh. And Optic gets it. They get the win in the last second. Oh, my God. Extraordinary game of Blitz. Optic take it. They set up for the relay. Proofy and Scumpy on defense. Clayster as well there to help out. Phenomenal stuff.
Well, you saw they had the 2 players in the base. They were forcing that outside strip spawn. It all came down to the defense there, you thought. And they shut it down. They end up getting the trade, but there was no one at home to stop it. Really, I was excited. It was inevitable. There wasn't really much they could do. They had their base.
That reminds me of a play we saw Epsilon make last week at EGL. They had a 1-point win, and they said it was actually Blitz Freight. They did a 4-man underground push, and the theory behind it was, we're going to get a cap. That's exactly